This is Tampa Bay's 10 News at 6.
On 10 News at 6, cabbies say they want a fair fight with International Mall.
And a group of developers say they have a strategy to survive a discouraging real estate market.
And residents of Pinellas Hope celebrate holiday cheer. Good evening, everyone. I'm Reginald Roundtree.
And I'm Tammy Field in for Heather. Thank you so much for joining us. It has not been a very Merry Christmas for Tampa cab drivers. Many of them have been on the street all day searching for fares to fill their cabs. The drivers say life is getting much harder for them, and now one of the major malls is giving them a tough time. Tampa Bay's 10 News reporter Mike Deason has more on this cab controversy.
Travelers say getting a cab at Tampa International Airport is never a hassle.
Not at all. Very easy.
But life is not easy for the men and women who drive the cabs in Tampa.
Driving a cab right now is very stressful. It's very tough. It's very hard to make a living, to pay your bills, to feed your family.
Drivers have to pay up to $545 a week to lease the cab, in addition to paying for gasoline. They say they have to work almost around the clock to make a profit.
You can ask any drivers at this line, and everybody work more than 15, 16 hours a day, believe me. And that's the only way to make it.
Now the cab drivers say the security at International Plaza won't let them wait to pick up a fare after they drop someone off. So some cab drivers say they'll boycott the mall.
They are rude to us and we are rude to them now.
A spokesperson for the mall says International Plaza's #1 priority is the safety of its guests. They say making sure traffic flows throughout the property is vital, and they value their taxi company partners. But the taxi drivers say they don't want anything to do with International Plaza anymore.
If somebody come from the airport and ask for they want to go to mall, we suggest them to go to the West Shore Mall instead of International Mall because they are giving us very hard time.
But it's not just International Mall that the taxi cab drivers are upset with. They're also complaining about the new rules at the airport. They used to be able to line up along here and get the passengers as they were coming off the airplanes. But now they're relegated to another area. However, they say the limousines, which still can pick up passengers here, are taking away some of their business.
Don't understand why. It seemed like if we caused congestion, it seemed like they would cause congestion.
The Aviation Authority says the cab drivers just don't like the change that went into effect almost a year ago, which requires them to wait in a holding area until they're summoned to the red or blue air side.
And so the cabs are losing a lot of business. We've lost about 50, maybe 60% of our business.
And you've been driving how long?
26 years.
Have you ever seen it this bad?
No.
And worse yet, they don't see it getting better anytime soon. In Tampa, Mike Deason, Tampa Bay's 10 News.
The Aviation Authority also says after the first of the year, limo drivers will need a special permit and they'll only be allowed to pick up prearranged fares. But for now, that is little consolation to the cabbies. Remember, if you would like to comment on this story or any other that you see, go to tampabays10.com. Click on the story and then simply scroll down to the comments section.
A woman doing some last-minute shopping last night was hit by a car. A Cadillac hit the woman as she crossed 4th Street and 75th. Now, St. Pete police say the woman walked into the path of the oncoming vehicle. The woman died at the scene. The driver of the car was not charged. Tampa Police Internal Affairs is looking into an incident where an officer had to shoot a dog. TPD went to a home last night in the Seminole Heights area after the owner says 2 pit bulls were being aggressive with her 8-year-old. When the officer arrived, the dogs lunged at his taser gun attached to his belt. The officer shot one dog in the chest and the other was tranquilized and then taken away. The family says the officers rescued them from their own home.
And those dogs were vicious. I mean, I had no way of protecting myself. I mean, I had pepper spray, but, you know, the cop was telling me, I don't think pepper spray would have worked.
The woman says neither dog was wearing a collar and that she has no idea where the dogs came from.
While most people were frantically trying to wrap up their last-minute shopping and gift wrapping on Christmas Eve, a Bradenton church celebrated a different way. For the past 10 years, the congregation at Harvest Chapel Christian Fellowship has gathered to worship with the homeless. They sang songs and gave them backpacks stuffed with toiletries, gifts, and food.
Some of them tonight, Tammy, they're going to be sleeping on newspapers. Let's be real, they're going to be sleeping underneath bridges, and some of them, they've chosen that. But you know what? We don't want to judge them, we just want to reach out and love on them.
Everything's nice this time of year. You know, as far as helping the homeless goes, pretty much. But what about the rest of the year?
She was saying, what about the rest of the year? The church is hoping to continue impacting the lives of the homeless. They invited them to worship services, and they're also already planning to help many more of the homeless next Christmas Eve. Well, Christmas is a day, of course, to open gifts and spend time gathered around the tree with family and friends, but not everyone took the day off.
As Tampa-based 10 News reporter David Leonard found out, while most doors closed for Christmas, for some people, it was business as usual.
This is Kevin McMenemy's 30th year driving a bus.
Holidays, buses run, people have to get around.
And his 25th Christmas working behind the wheel.
And for the most part on a major holiday, you don't see a lot of faces. You don't see a lot of people. Early in the morning, I had maybe 10, 15 people because they were going to work. But once I got through that trip, it just simmered right down.
It's a present that allows his coworkers to spend time with their families.
My parents live in South Carolina now, but they are spending the holiday in New Jersey with relatives. Right now, I'm here by myself.
Those looking to skip the kitchen and fuss over a Christmas dinner,
We're basically the only place open.
could leave it to Mama Flo.
A lot of our regulars come here maybe 2 to 3 times a day, and they have nowhere to go.
Flora Adamovsky keeps the food coming on Christmas.
On Christmas, there's something about it being with everyone that doesn't make it as hard to be here.
Barbara Ennis isn't on the clock for her normal job, but is working for her family.
5 days worth of laundry for 3 people. It's a lot.
She's spending part of her day at a place that charges by the quarter.
It's a pretty good Christmas present in itself. You doing
Plain clothes. Oh, yeah, I always do.
And to the cooks at Mama Flo's, and the drivers who get them to work, and to moms everywhere working on Christmas, we say thank you. In St. Petersburg, David Leonard, Tampa Bay's 10 News.
Most businesses reopen for normal business hours tomorrow. Metropolitan Ministries offered holiday help to their residents there. Hundreds were served a meal this afternoon. Volunteers helped serve up beef and potatoes and share in the Christmas spirit. And the residents there greatly appreciated the generosity.
These people volunteer, their children, and they're wonderful to all. No matter who you are, what race, color, religion, they don't see it. They're wonderful, really.
Metropolitan Ministry says they need help starting on December 27 to help clean up the holiday tent they constructed to serve the needs of the community.
'Tis a season of giving and sharing, and a new organization called Pinellas Hope is helping the homeless get their lives back on track. The community is made up of tents. It's located off 49th Street at 126th Avenue North. That's in Largo. Tampa-based 10 photojournalist Adam Vance shows us how there's hope even for these residents in the holiday season.
I'm Sheila Lopez. I'm with Catholic Charities. I'm the Chief Operating Officer and the Director of Pinellas Hope. We have 233 guests.
Well, my name is Jerry Talley.
And we're here to make them self-sufficient.
I'm originally from Washington, D.C.
Holidays are tough.
I'm thankful for having a place to stay.
I think they feel a spirit of community here and a spirit of Christmas.
I'm thankful for having good people in my life.
I know some are really missing their families.
I don't have any family here in Florida.
And I'm trying to have them build relationships here to help them.
I mean, this here is a godsend.
So this is a fresh start, and I think it's hope for the new year.
Christmas, it ain't about a whole lot of buying gifts and all of that. It's basically just being there for each other.
I want them to be safe, get a job, get a home, and have a good life.
It's a place called Pinellas Hope, and that's what these people do. They give you some hope.
The community opened in November and can hold up to 250 people.
First, the Google group, and then MySpace.
Now, another bunch of 20-somethings is scoring big, and it is not their age, but where they're making money that has people buzzing.
Plus, all that time and money spent buying Christmas presents, now that they're unwrapped, Are they keepers? We'll show you how to make many happy returns when we return. Sharon?
And I'm sure no one's complaining about our weather today. Did you like it? Merry Christmas to you. Let's check out WeatherBug because, yeah, we started off with just a little bit of fog over at the Seminole Hard Rock in Hillsborough County, but the skies cleared up and we got a good bit of sunshine. They're at 73. They started at 57 and had a high of 81. We'll be back to look at your forecast first coming up.
I'm Ginger Gadsden. Wednesday on 10 News this morning. It is a big day for holiday returns, what you need to know before heading out the door. And in our Wednesday's Child Report, meet a brother and sister duo looking for a forever family. We'll see you Wednesday between 5 and 7.
I don't have time. I forget. You probably have a lot of excuses for not doing your breast self-exam or scheduling a mammogram.
I'm afraid they'll find something.
But fear shouldn't be one of them. Early detection is the key to surviving breast cancer. When you sign up with Lifetime Friends, we'll send you a breast health reminder on the 10th of every month.
Tampa Bay's 10 thanks Remax and Robin Stuckey for supporting Lifetime Friends.
No more excuses. I'll sign up. So will I.
Me too.
Something strange happens to people this time of year. They look for reasons to buy a new Toyota. We call it the Toyotathon phenomenon. Now, lease a new 2008 Toyota Highlander for $299 a month for 48 months with $19.99 down. That's $299 a month on the all-new Toyota Highlander. There's never been a better time to get the new Toyota you've always wanted or needed. Hurry in. The Toyotathon phenomenon is going on now.
It's the final days of the Chevy Red Tag event, where the price on the tag is the price you'll pay. And for a limited time, get $1,000 bonus cash on top of most other offers on an 08 Silverado half-ton crew cab. See some red and save some green. Use it to lease this 2008 Silverado half-ton crew cab for around $299 a month. Residency restrictions apply. Call for details. Hurry, the Chevy Red Tag event ends January 2nd. Click on Chevy.com, then see your Southern Chevy dealer.
I really wish I could be there this year. I miss you guys.
We're gonna miss you too. We all understand.
Dr. Bruce, telephone, please. Yeah. I should probably get going. I love you, Mom.
I love you too, sweetie. Bye.
So are you going to see family?
No, they're all up at my parents'. I'll see you tomorrow.
Anybody know where the calendar is?
Yes, please.
Did you and Grandma make those cookies? I feel like a kid again, I gotta tell you.
Hello?
Hey, Mom. I almost forgot. Wish everyone happy holidays for me.
Of course I will.
Publix, where shopping is a pleasure.
Happy Honda days are here again, which means your Honda dealer is offering great deals on every car in stock. This holiday season is the perfect time to get into a new Accord, popular Civic, fun-loving Fit, or any Honda you desire. Just choose your favorite color and think Honda for the holidays. Lease a Honda Civic for $199 a month for well-qualified customers.
If you'd like to contact us at Tampa Bay's 10 about a story, or if you have a question or a comment, give us a call at 727-577-1010 and press 2 for the news department. Alltel customers, you can dial pound 10, or you can simply email us anytime at 10news@tampabays10.com. All the presents are unwrapped, and by now you probably have the keeper and the no-way piles. We're going to help you navigate the returns. Even if you don't have a gift receipt, as long as the store tag is still on the item, chances are you will be allowed to return it. Many shops will give you your money back or store credit as long as the barcode is still attached. If you don't have a receipt, you'll receive a store credit for the sale price. And if you want to exchange the item, get there early. There are going to be a lot of other people there trying to do the same thing.
Well, it's hard to believe that someone could make a profit during this housing downturn. But as Tampa Bay 10 News reporter Valerie Boyd tells us, a St. Petersburg company is beating the odds with a very young and unique style.
We wish you a Merry Christmas. We wish you a Merry Christmas.
They may look like a college fraternity choir, but these guys are actually tuned into real estate holdings of $500 million this year through their business called the Cypress Company.
There's really a wide variety of talent in our office.
In fact, they're so talented, they've been written up in publications such as the Wall Street Journal and Builders Magazine for coming up with unique ways to make money during a slow real estate market.
We'll come in and buy the entire subdivision at one time.
Developer Matt Smith says the company is buying property like this from developers around the country.
National home builders, publicly traded companies, who are pulling out of markets because they're not hitting their sales.
They buy the property well below the appraised value so they can sell it again.
We go to that market, evaluate the market, and we offer the lender or the original developer the price that we think is fair.
According to developer Blake Whitney Thompson, the business also has an unusual way of selling commercial property.
If you rent from us, we offer you the opportunity to be an owner if you're one of our first few tenants in our buildings that we recently have rehabbed.
They offer 5 to 10-year lease plans in 13 other markets and plan to expand to the Bay Area.
It's a product that doesn't exist anywhere on the market. St. Petersburg, Clearwater, and Tampa, it exists nowhere. Florida, it's probably a rarity, and in the Southeast United States, it's even probably more rare.
But what's even more unheard of is looking at a bunch of guys in their mid-20s who are succeeding with a smile during such a difficult market. In St. Petersburg, Valerie Boy, Tampa Bay's 10 News.
The company's commercial lease equity plan pertains to middle-sized businesses from 15 to 80,000 square feet.
Sherry Ray joins us now to talk weather. Glorious day for Christmas.
Really nice. Perfect. Hope you enjoyed it because there's more of that where it all came from. Here's your forecast first, folks. We are looking at some nice temperatures, a warming trend in the low to mid 70s tomorrow, upper 70s by Thursday, and even Friday around 80 degrees. By the time we get to the weekend, temperatures will be at least some 10 degrees above normal in the low 80s. About a 20% chance of some scattered showers by then as we wrap up 2007. It looks like we'll bring it back down to about normal for New Year's Day. A little patchy fog for you when you get up in the morning, mid 50s there. Then by noon, some sunshine and clouds mixing in, 70 degrees, 74 by 3 p.m. And we'll be looking at a little light north wind tomorrow morning. Temperatures really pleasant, though, with that northerly flow. We've had a good bit of clouds up to our north where there have been some showers there. Frontal boundary now pretty much stalled to the south of Tampa Bay. We're getting good clearing here and also between Fort Myers, and that's where most of the cloudiness will remain. Want to show you some pleasant temperatures coming up. The dew point's in the low 60s, so we've had a little extra moisture creeping up on us. Winds are out of the west, humidity at 64. Not bad, feeling pretty good. 69 in Brooksville. Merry Christmas to you out there, by the way. 72 Lakeland, 71 right now in Tampa, and 71 in St. Petersburg after a high of 76 degrees today with the low around 58. And we didn't get any rain here, but if we can get Greg Garbers to take us to the radar, we'll show you what's going on. Thank you very much. We are seeing just a few little light sprinkles, not even reaching the ground. A little bit more activity we had over on the East Coast today, and certainly up near the Panhandle and into southern portions of Georgia. That's where we're seeing the heaviest showers into Atlanta. A cutoff low pressure system there providing that rain shower is going to remain to the north and east of us. Back to our computer maps. Want to show you the forecast. That front should continue to sag to our south and then just fizzle out. Warm weather settling in because the next system or so that arrives by Thursday, it's going to fizzle out as well, while the low pressure that is cut off from it will continue to ride to the north. 54 for your forecast, low tonight in Plant City, 55 Arcadia. Skies will be mostly clear in the overnight hours. Some areas partly cloudy, and by daybreak we'll be seeing some patchy fog. We'll have the coolest readings up in Brooksville, 49, Crystal River, 50. Tomorrow we're looking at mid-70s from Plant City to Arcadia, Sarasota about 76, 73 in Clearwater, and temperatures up along the Nature's Coast around 72. A mixture of sun and clouds out there, very dry for us with our overall high temperatures in the peninsula of Florida, 74 Tampa, 80 Miami. Warmer air also from Little Rock into Atlanta, so mild mild for this time of the year there. Now, if you have plans out on the water tomorrow, it's going to be northeast winds, 10 to 15 knots, seas running about 2 to 4 feet, and a moderate chop out there. No more tides for today, but tomorrow, certainly 4 tides at the St. Pete Pier. Sun's coming up for you 7:19 and setting at 5:42. Once again, here's that forecast for the next 7 days, and it takes us all the way into the new year. Warming trend by New Year's Eve, though. We're going to start bringing it down, and by New Year's Day, low 70s. And it looks like we can have a shot of some rain showers from Saturday into Tuesday, but very light chance of that happening.
All right.
Gorgeous
Nice weather.
Thanks, Sherry.
Well, we are getting pictures from around the Bay Area of people celebrating Christmas holiday, and we wanted to share just a few of them with you.
Take a look at this one, folks. Zoe from Carrollwood is all about penguins this year, and she was all smiles after unwrapping Pee-wee, the chocolate penguin, as Cousin Joe looked on.
Now, here's Chase from St. Pete Beach. He's holding up a photo of his parents had blown up for him. In it, Chase is posing with some Hooters girls who just autographed his shirt. He's very proud of that. And some people had to work on Christmas Eve and Christmas. And some got a little creative. This is Cuppy, the Christmas snowman. He's made of 500 cups and 1,000 paper clips. Very nice.
Right. We still want to see your pictures. Send video, folks. Click on Upload on our homepage. Fill out the form and click on Browse to get the photo or video off your computer's hard drive.
Gotta go and track down Chase, hang out with Chase a little bit.
There you go.
Way to go, Chase.
Gotta be creative first, right?
Let me tell you something. I am keeping my fingers crossed for USF with this big bowl game, and I just want them to, you know, you have so much time off, I want them to be focused and ready.
Exactly. Well, they're certainly practicing like they're going to get ready.
Good.
That's for sure. USF making those final preparations for their trip to the Sun Bowl. We'll hear from Coach Jim Leavitt. Plus, John Gruden has a surprising fact about the New England Patriots, and maybe they're not trying to go undefeated after all. We'll explain after the break.
Tampa Bay's 10 News is sponsored in part by Stadium Toyota.
It's a phenomenon so big it could fill an entire stadium. It's back and bigger than ever. The Toyotathon phenomenon at Stadium Toyota. Get phenomenal discounts on our biggest selection of new Toyotas ever now. Corollas and Camrys, Tacomas and Tundras, 4Runners and Highlanders, RAV4s and Sequoias, Siennas, and much more. Plus, get your price and payment in 15 minutes. Take delivery in just 1 hour. And when we do business, we'll pay off your trade no matter what you owe. It's back and bigger than ever. The Toyotathon phenomenon at Stadium Toyota, Tampa Bay's proven Toyota dealer.
The holidays are almost over, and I'll bet you spent a lot of money on presents for everyone else. Well, now, do something for you. Starting the day after Christmas, get beautiful rooms-to-go furniture and don't make a single payment until January 2010. That's 2 years with no payments. Buy whatever you want. There's no money down, no minimum purchase, no interest, because Rooms to Go pays it for you until January 2010. So come on, you deserve this. It's no payments, no interest until January 2010. Starting the day after Christmas, only at Rooms to Go.
This holiday season, get $1,000 bonus cash toward Hummer accessories.
Here's what's coming up tonight on Tampa Bay's 10 and CBS.
Now you see them, thousands of Hondas on clearance. Soon, you won't. It all ends January 2nd in Pinellas, Pasco, and Hillsborough counties. See the lowest clearance payments and financing of the year, like 08 Civics, just $199 a month. And select Hondas with 0.9% financing. Hurry in and see thousands of Hondas on clearance, cause soon you won't.
Think Honda for the holidays. It's Happy Honda Days.
At your Gulf Coast Honda dealers in Hillsborough, Pasco, and Pinellas counties.
Honda, gotta get it.
Time to start thinking about next season. It's the Bells After Christmas Sale. Save 70% on all Christmas merchandise. Doors open Wednesday at 7 a.m. Get here early and save big on all the things to make your next holiday season even brighter. Only 12 months to go. Live the Florida lifestyle. Bells.
Great holiday gifts my husband's given me. A pool table.
a set of golf clubs. I didn't know I played. Well, after coming to an understanding, this year Jack let me pick my own gift. A brand new Cadillac. Honey, your taste has come a long, long way.
Visit your local Cadillac dealer for this attractive offer. Residency restrictions apply. Season's best from Cadillac.
Welcome back. Several Bucks players will get some much-needed rest Sunday against Carolina. With their playoff position locked in place, Coach John Gruden is able to check on some other teams in the NFL, like the New England Patriots, who are, in case you don't follow professional football, one win away from the first 16-0 season ever. Tom Brady and Randy Moss are nearing touchdown records, and the Patriots' 551 points are just 5 shy of the 1998 Minnesota Vikings, who set their previous record. So Coach John Gruden is quite impressed.
It's unbelievable to do that, and really, for the most part, in convincing fashion. You know, they have dominated. I think we're the only team to beat the Patriots this year. You know what I mean? Beat them in a preseason game. So, does that tell you about the Bucks?
Just a little clarification. The Bucks were the first to beat the Patriots. New England actually started the preseason 0-2, including a loss to Tennessee. All right, turning our attention to USF. The Bulls, less than 24 hours away from their arrival in El Paso, and they're quite ready for this journey. One more light workout Wednesday morning. Then it's time for all the Sun Bowl festivities. Making a third straight bowl trip, the Bulls are now used to balancing their time between work and play. It's still a concern for Coach Jim Leavitt, but he expects his players to be quite ready because they can accomplish some great things with a win over Oregon.
It's important to them. You know, we've never won 10 games. This would be the best season we've ever had if we win. Never played a Pac-10 team. So we certainly have never beaten a Pac-10 team. There's a lot on the line, you know. There's a lot on the line for this game.
One guy who will make the trip, that is superfan Jeff Wagner. Jeff has been connected with the Bulls all year since he created the motto, Finish Strong. We'll have much more tonight at 11 about Jeff's bond with the team, but his friendship with and admiration for Coach Leavitt runs deep.
It's a wonderful job that he does to help this team overcome adversity. The highest of highs, the lowest of lows. But we've seen a lot this year, and it's just been a story that's only going to get better for South Florida football.
And he's a great guy. It's a great story. You definitely don't want to miss that at 11.
Thank you, sir.
Thank you, everyone, for watching. That's Tampa Bay's 10 News at 6. Don't forget our news gathering never stops. Just go to TampaBay's10.com.
We'll see you back here tonight at 11 o'clock. Until then, have a good night and do take care.